We're here with Paulette with Hot Off the Press to give us an introduction to their products.
Okay, well, we have 30 feet, so we'll do this quickly. This are part of our paper packs, and so everything begins with a group of papers, and then we have things that go with it. So it might be paper toll. This is foil paper toll. It might be scrapbooking dazzles. It might be die cuts. It might be tags and labels. Any of those things. Do you want me to hold this? I didn't think double-sided paper was a good idea, but I was wrong. I understand I was wrong, and double-sided paper is done really well. So, and what people tell me is they like it being paper because they can manipulate it rather than cardstock. So that's a nice benefit. And you want to go over here? This is our Color Me area. And, oh, there's another paper pack. I don't want you to miss anything. And Color Me is about a raised design. And when you put a coloring agent, like an ink pad or mist or spritz or chalk, then the color will be absorbed into the paper. So you get to choose. Do you want blue? Do you want green? Do you want all of them? Or do you want something else? So that's nice.
How many times I've gone to the stack of papers and go, oh, if they just had that pattern in the purple, because I know it would match that picture so well.
So now it's up to you. So we've done 12 by 12 papers, and ebony is a brand new one. And then we have double dipped, which is a little tricky to see because it's pearl on top of black. But an example I can show you is this card. And this is done with multiple ink pads, and that's just gorgeous. And I'm going to lift it off and put it over here. You can see that's the area of the paper that was used. So it's not just scrapbooking, or it's not just card making, it's any paper crafting. And then our latest version are card toppers. So we've taken the Color Me idea and shrunk it down to be perfect for cards. And we're doing them in packages like this. There are 8 sheets, 3 designs, 2 of each, a sheet of labels, and then a sheet of labels without greetings. And this is a good one to look at because, just to show you the coloring agents, the outside edge is ink pads, and it was put on with either a stylus or a cosmetic wedge. That light yellow in the background is chalk, and these were done with Spectrum Noir alcohol pens. I believe you could use crayons to color them. I just think anything works. And this one down here is with mists and then the Spectrum Noir pens. And the one to the left is gelatos. Like I said, I think you can use anything. And it's the same idea that you just said. You can make it whatever color, whatever theme you want.
Sure, I look at some of these and I'm like, oh, I'm really pulled to that one because those are the color palettes that I really enjoy. But I like that design, so I love the aspect of being able to do both.
And it lets you play. I mean, I like jewel tones, but you know, it's kind of fun to do pink and orange together too. So you might play a little bit. For Christmas, we have silver snowflakes, silver holly, and copper leaves. And I think the copper can go into springtime leaves too. So go both ways. Let's head over here. One of the things about card making is I love the look of layers, and we wanted to make it easy to put both papers and die cuts together, and they are called Artful Card Kits. And we have 2 for Christmas, gingerbread foil and sugar plum. So you can see the papers, and what I really love about these this time is that they're foil. So it's glitzy, and everybody loves glitz. But they're die cuts, so they're easy to pop out. And then there's a sheet, and it's way down here. These are cutouts to have the greetings and the sentiments. And then there's blank ones in case you want to stamp or write your own, just in case we didn't do it for you. And all of that comes together. And sometimes people say, well, how many cards can you make? Well, with 107 pieces, it depends. You want to put 10 on a card, you can make 10. If you want to put 1, you can make, well, 107. So you do the math. These are new Dazzles, and Dazzles are our favorite. And what's nice, what we do is we always give you an idea. And the thin lines came from customers who said they wanted lines. So we are here, we obey. And these are new mix-ems where there's 1 die done in 3 different colors, and then you can mix them together to, you start with the outside one and then fill in with the others. So you can play that way too. Lots of stuff. So you can see, and let's get into Halloween. This is a glittery. I'm not sure you can see that, but trust me, it is. And so we just got lots of some cute penguins, Christmas train, everything. And I guess the one to see too is this mirror blue snowflake. Lots of stuff. We've got stamps. Oh, and can we go over there?
Those stickers add such great dimension without a lot of depth to them.
Well, and our goal for those was to make something that had a really nice price point, but was easy to do, and yet you could do so much with it. So that's what's been fun, is that you can do, as I said, so much with it. This is another shiny thing. And what's fun about these 8.5 by 11 is, just like this card shows, is that you don't need very much. And this is in combination with our suede papers. So they're soft. You can pet them. And this is used, we have a template called 3D Flowers, and that's using that template. So it's just a fun look. Right. Okay. There's more, but I hate to take more of your time.
Sure.
Is that okay? Okay, more. Katie Hecker is our jewelry designer, and Katie actually used to be an editor for Hot Off the Press, and then she left us and went back to Indiana, and she has done these jewelry books, and this is a giant cover. So excuse the rippling. The real books are 8.5 by 11, and they are not ripply, but this is Earrings 101, Necklaces 101, and Wire Wrapping 101. And the 101 idea is that not only for beginners, but also for people who've been doing this a little bit and maybe want new ideas. And these have been very successful for us. So that's really nice. And it's nice too. They're really based on techniques. Sure, we talk about how to make this one, but it's really technique driven. So the information you get, you can apply to anything.
The one we're going to look at
so
is
that's
here.
always nice.
Going to walk.
You ready? DVDs have become an important piece for us. It used to be printed idea books like Katie's Jewelry, but the DVDs allow us to show video with the instructions. And Stamp Camp is brand new. It's our very first one on stamping. It starts with what kind of inks. It goes to things like this marbling, which was done with chalks, which I had never seen before, but it works. And this is using pigment inks and just beautiful ideas of gold and silver together on black. We've got some crackling. So I just brought a few samples just to, kind of, actually to pique your interest. That's exactly why I brought it. And shaped cards, there's 100 cards in here, so you can do a brand new shaped card every week for almost 2 years.
Wow.
Isn't that fun? The papers are in there, and you just print them off and go. Folded and Fabulous is another DVD, again, with the video and the instructions. So it just puts everything together.
Again, that instruction that people need, but the choice and freedom to choose the colors and the designs for their event, their occasion.
And yet they learn the techniques so they can apply them to anything. So that's a nice way. And we have more. Templates have been an important thing for Hot Off the Press, and what's nice is that they are an economical tool. I don't know if this is a shock, but not everyone has a die cutting machine. So this is for a lot of paper manipulation also, but this happens to be tiny tags and little labels. You can think of a lot of things to do with that. This card, I thought it was very clever and made it into Christmas ornaments. So that was fun to use. Down here is Christmas gift cards. So there are 3 designs, and just like this tree, you pop it up, gift card goes in there. And we've embellished it with, of course, Dazzles.
What a great way to personalize that gift card that seems so impersonal.
It does, and you can do some fun things with it, too. The Easy Pleated Snowflakes. This is the snowflake. This was done out of vellum, and we have one out of flowers, but this is snowflakes, and so it works perfectly for vellum, and it is an easy technique, so I'm here to tell you. We have a couple more on this side. Iris folding is something that's been around forever, but we wanted to have a new take on it. What you had to do before is you had to find a card that had the aperture, the window cut in it, and then you had to figure out how to do the folding. Well, that seems silly. I mean, why not put them together so it's, people have it and they can reuse it. So that's what we've done. We did Iris folding 1. This is Iris folding 2, flower, pine cone, jar, and the bird. And then we've done a Christmas one also. So it's fun to do it, and yet let's make it easy. These are 5 new stamps. They're a 6x8 sheet, so you can see that there's a lot of design on it. This particular one has 36 images. What's fun about it is, of course, what you can do with it. Now, because we're hot off the press, we always give you ideas. And one of the cards that's on the back of this is this one. So we've stamped on vellum, and then because that works so well for a jar, we've got the little ruffle, we've got the lid. They can be done on different papers. And of course, we're adding baker's twine to make that fun. This one, we put patterned paper behind it. So it's a jar full of strawberries. So very fun. Christmas greetings. What I love about this is that it's the typical Merry Christmas, and that's what you should have. But there's always things like, may your Christmas be like Santa, fat, jolly, and generous. Fresh cut, and actually the well-preserved and the fresh cut match paper packs. So that's kind of nice. And our 4 seasons. And then we have more greetings down there. Those are heartfelt greetings. We also have some small stamps that are a 99-cent retail stamp. And that's 30 feet.
Thank you so much, Paula, for sharing all those great products with Hot Off the Press.
Thank you.
Thank you.